Okay, perfect. Hello, everyone. Once again, my name is Tony Adeniran, founder of the Aqua Boxing Glove. I started the Aqua Boxing Glove in 2020 during the pandemic due to a lack of effective and mobile boxing products, specifically for shadow boxing and conditioning. So I developed a glove that uses the internal water weight for resistance. Next slide. So to break it down, it's very simple to use. There's a cap that you just add water to that gives you 1 to 4 pounds of resistance weight so that boxers can box comfortably as well as any fitness enthusiasts. Next slide, please. So the problem, when you think about the problem for boxers when they're shadow boxing, as you see in the first visual there's a boxer holding these big, cumbersome dumbbells that stick out. So in my time as a professional boxer in 16 years and as a gym owner, I mean, I've seen people cause lacerations to themselves, hitting themselves with the weights. They complain about discomfort of just the position of their hands when they hold it. And then beyond that, they can't practice proper form. So that's why I created the patent pending fluid boxer, where you just add water weight, 1 to 4 pounds of resistance. So it's like 4 dumbbells in one. It's made of silicone, so you don't have to worry about injuring yourself or hitting your face as you're punching, or worried about your limbs or even your sparring partner that you may be working with. And beyond that, since it's made of silicone, you can easily make a fist and maintain your proper form. Based on our customer validation, I've worked with several fighters around the United States, traveling over 50 fighters and about 25 fitness enthusiasts, and I had them try out the gloves versus holding a dumbbell, and they all report that it's a lot more comfortable. They experience better performance, reports of better speed, shoulder conditioning, amongst other things. Next slide, please. So here's just, our MVP. You can see the different uses, something that you can use at home as a fitness enthusiast, as a mother, as a fighter, and that will be our target early adopters, our professional boxers and our fitness enthusiasts that work out every day. Next slide, please. So to break it down, once again, I said I am a gym owner of Black Stallion Boxing Plus here in San Antonio, Texas. So I do come in contact with my customers daily. So I understand what they want, what they need. Everyone was so ecstatic when I released this product. And, pretty much what we want to focus on is people who have an active lifestyle, 18 to 35 years old, just to kind of shorten the market up because it is a large market, male and female, income over 40,000. People who travel, this is definitely a great addition to be able to travel with just the glove itself without water. It only weighs 1 pound. So it's super convenient for them. And of course, anyone who has goals to get in better shape and burn fat. Next slide, please. So looking at the total market, as I said, it is a very large market, in the boxing sporting goods, but we plan to focus on the beachhead of our early adopters. Once again, active lifestyle people, male and female, 18 to 35, with a 40,000 or more income. Next slide, please. So there are other players in the market currently, but based on comparison pound for pound, we have more to offer for $99. You get a lot more versatility, and we are one of the only ones that are actually we're patent pending, but currently, like I went ahead and pushed through for our issuance. So I just paid that issuance, so I should have that patent any day now. Next slide. So just comparison pound for pound. As I said, the glove is adjustable. It has dynamic weight, which means the water shifts in the glove as you punch, as you do your movements. Unlike anything else on the market, there actually isn't anything else on the market like us. And you get a natural grip because it is a boxing glove. So it's more natural to do what you're already going to do in the ring with a regular glove to do with my glove versus holding weights in your hand. And there are Harvard studies that support the fact that an ergonomic grip while wearing the weight is a lot more effective than holding the dumbbell. Next slide, please. So our roadmap to growth. Currently, right now, we are in production. I estimate that we will have production complete for 1,000 units by fall of this year. At that point, well, actually, just before that point, I want to be prepared to overhaul the website to have brand new pictures of the product, our boxers and all our sponsored athletes using the product. So then we can go directly into our marketing campaign, and we will be selling directly online to consumers and doing wholesale directly to consumers local boxing gyms as well. Next slide, please. So to break down the economics, as I said, the Fluid Boxer is only $99.99 direct to consumer. We have a landed cost of $50. We are producing in China, so there is an added tariff that we could get a rebate on after production, based on the fact that we did try to produce here in the U.S. So if you do a certain amount of trials here in the U.S. and you can't get it, you can get that tariff back. So we have potential to actually get that gross margin up to about 50% if we can get that rebate. And looking at our 3-year financial forecast, I estimate that we can do $2 million if we start at the end of 2024, and I'm meaning 2025, ending the end of 2025. I think we could do about 2 million based on the viral aspect and the demonstrable aspect of our product. I have fitness influencers, professional boxers at the highest level, like current title holders that are willing to promote my product and wear it and post it on their social medias with millions of followers. So I think that will help us lower our customer acquisition costs just from the viral aspect of the product. Next slide, please. And not to mention one more thing, as our scale goes up for production, our cost of goods sold go down as well. So as we really set ourselves in the market, we'll be able to get the cost of goods down. Now, as far as my team, I have been a one-man team as far as like the operations of Aqua Boxing Glove since 2020, because we did start in the pandemic. But I do have a marketing team that I work with, and I have engineers who obviously I hire and pay to develop the product. But I'm glad we're past that point now. But definitely, with the capital infusion, I'm looking to, hire sales and a customer support team, especially as we roll out the product here in fall. We're going to need people to answer the phones and emails as those customers call in, a social media manager, the marketing campaign manager, and of course, someone to fulfill the orders. I definitely want to get to the point to where we can delegate things so I can focus on the bigger picture of expanding this product to become a household name. Next slide, please. So going into why I deserve these funds, I mean, it's really been a grind, and in all transparency, I am an operator. I'm a guy who I run a boxing gym 16 hours a day. I've been able to finance Aqua Boxing Glove up to $200,000 at this point between trademarks, patents, which we pretty much got the patent granted now. All the testing that went into this product, several, almost hundreds of prototypes, and everything that goes along with the tooling development. So I really have put everything into this product. Beyond that, with the infusion, I want to go ahead and use that specifically for our production costs. So it's going to cost us about $62,000 for that first 1,000 unit production run. And beyond that, the rest of the money would go to our customer acquisition costs for setting up our first marketing campaign. Next slide, please. So I appreciate everyone for listening, and thank you, and welcome to all feedback.